Okay, here we are, February 12th, and it's been a little while since I've recorded anything because I've been battling this bolt right here, what's left of it. This was the bolt for the front of the release spring on the passenger side, and it would not cut. I tried using the same Sawzall, same method I did on the driver's side, would not work over there. So I battled it with a angle grinder, and finally got some different size cutoff wheels for my angle grinder and managed to get that up in there and cut it, and finally got it out just in the last couple of days. So now I'm back on body work over here. As you might be able to see, there's our cat constantly in the way. I started cutting the quarter panel here, getting the rust out of there, and got my other piece cut out here from the new fender, the new quarter panel, and this will be replacing that. I think I'm going to have to trim that lower tab along there a little bit. Looks like it's a little bit longer than the original, but that's easy enough. So I'm working on that. Just yesterday I placed an order with a place to get that lower piece right there. Got that on the way now, and also in that order got a new gas cap. Looks just like the original, and I got the front fender up here, so they're going to be delivering that too. This front fender behind here, that's all Bondo right there. Fender got messed up, and it's all Bondo. So I'll be replacing that front fender completely when I get to the front of the car. Until then, I'll have to store that front fender somewhere. So that's progress being made. Good friend of mine, Mike, let me borrow his body working stuff here, the hammer and the dolly, and I'm going to use that to straighten out this weld as I'm welding it, because when the weld cools, it pulls and it warps the piece. So I'll be trying doing a few spot welds, grinding it down, hammering it out straight, and then doing a few more and grinding it down and hammering it out straight, and trying to keep it straight as I go through the process. So I'm going to get this piece cut out, and then I'm going to work on the inside of this piece over here, cut that out and get this whole piece cut out here. So I've got the replacement here already, but I'm going to wait to cut the wheel well in there until I get the new piece and make sure how it's going to fit and how much of it they send me. I got just that portion there. I didn't get the whole outer half of the wheel well, because that's all I need. So as soon as I get that, I don't know how much I can cut out of it, and that's on the way, so shouldn't be too long. So that's where we are today, February the 12th, 2017. Okay, here we are, February 19th, Sunday morning, and I wanted to show you my latest blessing here. Lots of good stuff that I've been getting. This box here, nice big box, means more body parts, so that's a good thing. I got a new front fender, left front fender up here, because I'm going to be replacing that whole front fender. The original got messed up some years ago. Also got a new gas cap, which is right here, still in the package. And I also ordered the quarter panel, not the quarter panel, the wheel well piece for right under there, but it has not come in yet. It's scheduled to be here tomorrow, so we'll see when it makes it. One of our local Sears stores is closing it down, so they're having a everything must go sale. So my wife and I went there yesterday, and I got some good stuff for a good price. I found a bottle of Jack oil, and just last time I was using the Jack, I realized it was acting like it was running out of oil. I bought that probably about 20 years ago, so it's probably needs a little oil. I got that hammer right there, Craftsman hammer. I got a 9/16 combination wrench, and I've been missing the 9/16 wrench out of my collection for quite a while, so I was happy to get another one to replace it. I got a pair of snips here. I have another pair of snips that I've used, but I don't have any like that, so that was good. Got some pencils. Says Craftsman on it since 1927. I got this flashlight. I've got several flashlights like that, but this one's a little bit bigger, so I was glad to get that. I got this chisel edge scraper, which I'm thinking I might need when it comes to cleaning off undercoating on the underside of the car. I also bought a whole nother set of wrenches, so that's awesome. And one of the funnest things that I've gotten, this barbecue grill set. That's Craftsman, looks like screwdriver handles. So I'm going to use what I have until it wears out probably, and then open these up, and it's going to be great, and I can't wait. Everything was marked down with stickers to a really good low price, but then it was actually cheaper than that even, so I was very happy. So this is all the stuff. This is the pallet that they used to ship this box on, and over here made a little progress on the car. This is the piece that's going to replace the piece of the quarter panel down there. You can see I've already started cutting it out, but I don't want to completely finish it yet until I get that other piece that's due tomorrow. Oh, another thing I got at Sears yesterday is this, a Dremel 4000 with a bunch of little pieces that go with it, adapters and attachments and stuff. I have somewhere, maybe still have, or maybe it's had a Craftsman version of that, and I have no idea where it is. I looked for it yesterday and could not find it, and it's very aggravating. I know I've had it since I've been here. I believe I've used it, and I know I've seen it. So it's just really frustrating. I've also lost an air ratchet, pneumatic ratchet, and cannot find that. That was missing a while back, and I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know if somebody's breaking in and just stealing one tool at a time, or if somewhere there's a pile of stuff that I've put down and can't remember where that pile is. So that was one of the biggest reasons to go to Sears yesterday. So I got this. They didn't have any more Craftsman. You know, a lot of stuff's already empty there, but they didn't have any more Craftsman. I was sad about that, but I got a Dremel. I know that's a good name, but I just wanted Craftsman, and I needed something for stuff that I'm doing here. So they didn't have any more pneumatic ratchets, air ratchets there. They had the display model, looked like a good one for a good cheap price, but the guy that was working there had no idea how to take the display model loose, and I think he just didn't want to fool with it, so I didn't get that. But I've been working back here, and obviously this car has had an accident somewhere in the past and was patched up in weird ways. This whole back piece here and up over here, all of this should be one piece until you get to this point, and this part here is separate. And you can see where the two pieces came together, and it was brazed together. So all of this here should be part of this, but as you can see as we go along here, there's a gap here, and it looks like they might have used body filler to kind of fill in the gap, and a bunch of these what look like spot weld holes, they're just straight through holes that had silicone in them, and I'm not sure, I don't know if they were trying to use silicone as body filler, I don't know what they were doing. This here is this piece the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to go over here and weld to that, but you can see here, here's another layer. This is probably the original piece that was laid against there and welded up from the factory, and it looks like they just laid another piece over it, and it's not welded. I don't know if they just use body filler to stick it to it, or, you know, I don't know, but it's I'm fighting to get it all apart now. Just about got this loose here. Looks like there's a little bit of rust behind it, but I think it's still solid. Hopefully it's just some surface rust. I'll replace whatever I need to. This piece here, all of this, I'm trying to not replace, and I think I'll be okay there. I'm not sure what's what down here. I might have to replace part of it, but there's a little bit of rust right here, and I'll be probably cutting that out. And I think these holes are not supposed to be here. They had body filler going through those holes. I just chipped all the body filler off there. So yeah, I'll be trying to weld up some holes and fix stuff here, but I think it's all salvageable. I've kind of decided what I'm going to do on the inside here too. So I made some progress yesterday just fooling around with stuff and trying to figure things out back here. Took a little detective work and a little figuring out, but I think I've got it. So that's where we're at right now, February 19th, 2007. Alright, Saturday, March 19th, about 2:45ish in the afternoon. Beautiful afternoon out here. It's just really good. Wanted to show some progress I've been making on the old Mustang here. I've done most of the cleaning out of the wheel well here. Still a little bit more to do, but not much. Started cleaning off the frame there a little bit. As you can see, some of the original paint under there, I'm sure. I got this bottom portion of the rear quarter panel cut out, and this is it here with the rust holes in it. So that's gone now. Also cut off the bottom of the wheel well in there that was rusted. That's around here somewhere, and got the new pieces here. This is the bottom of the wheel well, and this is the bottom of the quarter panel. Getting ready to put those back in there eventually. I'm also cutting out all this extra rusted up metal that you see here. It's been difficult trying to get to it, but I'm cutting this out in here. You can see I've got a lot of it removed here, but it's just been difficult trying to get to where I want to cut. Eventually my plan is, I think I'm going to come across here and follow down here and take out this whole section here, and all the way back to the back of the car on the side over there. Down here I've gotten the seam apart right here. So this is the side that's coming out right here. All of this is going to be taken out, and it's also this piece here, I think. So making a lot of progress. Worked on it a while yesterday and did a lot of that. You can see all this dirt and stuff all over the floor. That's what came out of the wheel well so far, and a little bit underneath around the frame. And got my other piece that's going to be going in right here. This is it. This is where I'm taking the seam apart and cutting all this out, and eventually it's going to just cut across here and down. And this side right here is actually in good shape. It's good and solid. It's all good to go, so I'm probably going to leave that, but take it out all the way back here. So there's some progress. Here's the tools of the trade. My old screwdriver that I was using to pry apart the seam, abrasive wheel on the drill to get a lot of cleaning done, the old scraper, and some snips, whatever I can use to get this stuff apart. It's being difficult, but I'm getting it accomplished. I feel good about finally making some progress this weekend. It's been a while since I've really been able to put a lot of time into it, but I'm getting there. So I will keep you updated.